Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to start with the next topic of quadratic equation completing square method. Before starting this, we have already studied about solving the quadratic equation by factorization. I suppose you people are not having any problem regarding factorization. So we are going to start today with completing square method. This is also one of the easiest method in which we want to make the quadratic equation a perfect square. Completing square means we want to make a quadratic equation as a perfect square. We will solve it and it is easy to find the solution. So before starting, let's take the general or standard form of quadratic equation. What is the standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. But in completing square method, it is very important that a should be 0. What is important? That a should be 1. So what we will do, we will divide this quadratic equation by a. So the equation becomes x square plus b upon ax plus c upon a is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. So what we have done, we have made a as 1. Now in completing square method, whatever term we have, the middle term, we will multiply by half the middle term and add and subtract the square of it. What we are doing, whatever middle term is obtained, you are going to multiply it by half, 1 by 2, and take a perfect square of that. And we are going to add and subtract. So our equation becomes x square plus b upon ax plus 1 upon 2 b upon a whole square. We are adding it and we are subtracting the same term. That means the quadratic equation is going to remain the same, plus c upon a is equal to 0. So the quadratic equation remains same. What we have done, whatever middle term we are having, we are multiplying it by half and taking the square, adding and subtracting. So we have added and subtracted. C by a remains same. And what this becomes, it becomes a perfect square. So x plus 1 by 2 b upon a whole square. So instead of this, we are going to write this. We will solve it and we will get the answer. So let's start with the example so that you can understand how we are going to solve it. Exercise 4.3, example number 1. 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. But what I have said, that a should be 1. So we are going to divide this quadratic equation by 2. Our equation becomes x square minus 7 upon 2 x plus 3 upon 2 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Now what we have to do, we have to take the middle term, add and subtract. But we have to multiply the middle term by 1 by 2. So what we will do, 1 by 2 into 7 upon 2 whole square, add and subtract. So middle term 7 by 2, we are going to multiply by 1 by 2 and we have to make a square, add and subtract. Our equation becomes x square minus 7 upon 2x plus 1 upon 2 7 upon 2 whole square. We have added it and again we have to subtract it. 1 upon 2 7 upon 2 whole square plus 3 upon 2 as it is equal to 0. The quadratic equation remains same. And instead of this, what we can write? A perfect square. That means x. But here it is minus. So we have to say x minus 1 upon 2 7 upon 2 whole square. A minus b whole square. And we have to solve it. So what it will be? Minus 7 square is 49, 2 square is 4, and this 2 square is 4. 4 4s are 16, 49 upon 16 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. So what it will become? X minus 7, 2 2s are 4 whole square. 7 upon 4 whole square. Here we have to solve it. It is here it is 16. We are going to take the denominator as 16. So if we are going to take the denominator as 16, so 49 2s are 98. We are going to take the denominator as 16. So 49 remains as it is. 49 remains as it is plus 8 3s are 24 is equal to 0. We will make denominator as 16. So to make 2 as 16, we have to multiply it by 8. That is why we have multiplied 3 by 8. 8 3s are 24 and 49 remains as it is. So here we will make a rough calculation. 49 minus 24, 5 to 25. So it will be x minus 7 upon 4 whole square minus 25 upon 16 is equal to 0. We have to take this term to the right side. X minus 7 upon 4 whole square is equal to 25 upon 16. Now we will take the under root on both the sides. Taking under root on both sides. So what it will be? It will be x minus 7 upon 4 is equal to under root plus or minus under root 25 upon 60. Here it is square. So when we take the under root, the square is gone. X minus 7 upon 4 and under root of 25 upon 16. But when we are taking under root, we should have two values plus or minus. So that's why we have written like this. So x minus 7 upon 4 is equal to plus or minus under root 25 is 5 and under root 16 is 4. It is 4. Now we have to take this value here. So x is equal to minus becomes plus 7 upon 4 plus or minus 5 upon 4. So we are having two values. X is equal to 7 upon 4 plus 5 upon 4, or it will be 7 upon 4 minus 5 upon 4. 4 is the common denominator. 7 plus 5 or 7 minus 5, 4 is the common denominator. So what it will be? 7 plus 5, 12 upon 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Or 7 minus 5, 2 upon 4. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So the value of x will be 3 or 1 by 2. What is the value of x? 3 or 1 by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 3 or x is equal to 1 upon 2. So this is the method. Again, I am repeating, go through it. In completing square method, we have to make a perfect square. So for making a perfect square, these formulas we should know. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square, and a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This formulas we are going to use it in total solving this problem. So here what we have done, first of all we have to make a as 1. So we have to divide the quadratic equation by a. If suppose a is already 1, there is no need to divide the quadratic equation. After making it 1, the middle term, whatever middle term we are having, we have to multiply the middle term by half and make a perfect square. Add and subtract to the given quadratic equation. Whatever quadratic equation we are having, we have to add it up and subtract it up. So we have added and subtracted. This term becomes a perfect square, either a minus b or a plus b. Here it was minus 2ab, hence we have taken a minus b. But when we have taken a general form, every term was plus. both the term was plus, hence we have taken a plus b whole square. We have to solve it. After solving, we have to move this to the right hand side, taking under root on both the side. This under root square goes and it becomes x minus 7 upon 4 plus or minus under root 25 upon 16. Here we have to take two values, plus or minus. Then we solve it, we get two values of x. So I suppose this problem, go through it, solve it without seeing, and then if you are having any difficulty, let me know. So exercise 4.3 only solve the first step. The second step is the formula method. I will we will have the next video in the next session tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz. If you are having any difficulty in solving 4.3 first part, let me know.